The thought go. Christ, thank you.
Oh my god, a new screen that we've never seen before.
It's the festival.
It's the festival.
The girls asked me to meet them at the outskirts of the village. After a short wait, they both arrived wearing their usual clothes. I had to admit, I was a little disappointed. I had hoped to see them in something a little fancier.
Cough, clever.
Well, we
cough.
didn't want to
Reuse cough model. Cough. What?
We didn't want to draw new models, so there.
This will be the first time we have interacted with the village as a whole. I figured it would be a good idea to make a positive first impression rather than an odd one.
I'm sure you'll be fine. This past week has really helped the village realize not all spirits are troublemakers.
Honest, Emma. Look, it's so pretty. All those lights.
It was... It was amazing to see the village like this. The villagers had really gone all out, making the whole place glow. The light flickering, candles dancing in the evening breeze.
It's beautiful. Thank you for giving us this chance, Tacoboy. Without your help, I doubt we would have been allowed anywhere near the village on this night.
It was amazing to see the village like this.
What?
The villagers had really... What? Excuse me? Sorry. There we go. I accidentally hit backclick. My bad. It actually reminds me of the festivals back in my world. So, in a way, I'm able to show you a bit of my world tonight. I smiled, feeling deep, pretty happy as I thought about my own city. Despite the difference in time, and even world, I could easily see the similarities between this festival and the ones that were held back home. People would visit from all over, and the city would be filled with all kinds of decorations. It actually made me feel a bit homesick.
Daddy, is something wrong?
Oh no, it's nothing. I was just thinking about my world, but let's do something fun, like you over here. That's a pretty fun game. I bet I'll be able to beat you in it any day.
You want to beat me? What?
I'm gonna beat your ass, boy. No, do you know? Do you want me to explain the rules, fair maidens, in my company?
We would love to play with you, Taco-kun. Please tell us how.
Just unzip my... The three of us quickly made our way to the stall in question, which had a large wooden container placed in front of it. Filled with water, tiny goldfish would be seen eagerly swimming back and forth. Okay, the rules are pretty simple. You'll be given a small bowl and a paper net. You have to use the net to scoop the fish out of the water. But the net is really fragile, so it will break if you aren't careful. The one who captures the most fish is the winner. And you're usually allowed to take one home, if you catch any, that is.
Ah! I saw fishies!
Ah, yes. You can keep on, Mako-chan. I would love to watch you play, Taco-kun, but I feel this is not a game for me. Here, Elder-sama was kind enough to give us a small amount of money for my work here in the past. This past week. Enjoy yourselves.
May the best fisher win! It's totally me, because I have more experience than your little fox girl.
How could I catch a fishy?
I couldn't help but grin at Mako's change of demeanor when she was told that she would be allowed to keep a fish if she caught one. The girl's excitement got the best of her.
An excited face rather than like a slightly embarrassed face.
Yeah,
That looks like an angry face, like, I'm gonna catch one, and then she just looks like a Kamehameha into the fish.
It looks like she's kind of frustrated or pensive, I guess, would be a good term. After several vigorous... Excuse me. Sorry, that was too Taco-kun for me. After several vigorous scoops, the little scoop tore apart, ending Mako's game without a single fish caught.
No!
The dejected expression on the girl's face made me feel sorry for her, and instead I moved behind her, putting my own net into her hand while I rested my hands on top of her own.
Chaos? No! God, no!
Let's do this together, Mako-chan! Just follow my hands. It's a game that requires you to be patient. First, you need to get the whole thing wet. If it's only partially wet, it'll rip in no time at all. It'll float in the water. Don't let it struggle against it. Now keep it at an angle and wait. When a fish is getting close, scoop it up from the head and try to avoid the tail. It sometimes causes the net to break when you just slip it into the bowl. I showed her the best way to scoop and moved back, watching her focus intently on the water.
Sounds like Tacoboy's been slipping some bowls. Right?
She didn't move a muscle for a while, for over a minute, until suddenly her arm twitched and she made a little squeak. There was a small splash and the faint sound of ripping paper.
Yes, I did it! I got one! I got one! I got one! Thank you so much, Luckily. I caught a goldfish!
Great job! Now I'll have to have a goldfish to keep at the mansion. Take good care of it.
She just like eats it.
Oh no. Most things only live for like a day or 10 years, depending on, who you are.
Well, I don't think... Do foxes
my friend had a goldfish that was 10 years old. I kid you not.
Did he win it in a carnival?
Yeah, he
Really?
won it in the carnival. Yeah, he won it at State Fair or Pima County Fair. Yeah, it's crazy. The stall owner bagged the fish for Mako in a special water-filled bag. I gently patted the girl's head as we walked back to make Machiko. The older girl seemed to be interested in some masks that resembled different kinds of demons back in my world, making me wonder what she was thinking about.
Onyx-sama, I got a fishy! You're cute!
Well done, little one. It is absolutely adorable. Taco-kun, I am a little curious about these masks. I'll completely ignore the fact that you got a fishies.
I have some money myself for the time I helped out the guards, so...
I'm actually more curious about their purpose. The stall's owner seemed to evade the question when I asked him.
Well, in my world they are said to ward off evil spirits. Maybe it's the same here.
Well then, I would most certainly like one. If nothing else, it would go a long way to prove that I'm most certainly not an evil spirit.
I think they know that already. There's no way two pretty girls like you could be evil spirits. Get in my pants. Alright.
I would still like a mask, though, for reasons. Alright, so I want to wear one. I got a little jealous that Mako got to do something fun.
Do you want me to pick one for you? The girl nodded her head, pouting a little as she pretended not to care, even though I knew that she wanted me to do it.
Well, if you insist.
With a grin, I eagerly started looking through the row of masks, trying to find one that would suit her.
Gonna paste a mask on her face?
There were cute ones, imitating ones, and downright weird ones I had never seen before. In the end, I picked one from the cute masks. I wasn't sure what type of demon it was supposed to depict, but it would have to do. How about this one, Machiko-san? Isn't it cute? As I showed her the mask, it kind of resembled the face of some kind of feline creature. The thought of Machiko putting it on, her fox ears poking out from over the top of the mask, had made me on the verge of having a laughing fit.
It is very, nice. Thank you, Taco-kun. I will treasure it forever. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Put it on! Show us you're not an evil spirit!
Oh, okay. I may need a little assistance getting it over my ears.
No, it looks perfect like that. It combines the charms of a fox spirit.
We're not gonna get to see what it is.
The feline grace of a, whatever it is.
Wanted to see her look ridiculous.
I know, right? They couldn't put a fucking mask on her.
Yeah, I was so hoping it was gonna be a bad like clip art post. It was just gonna shove a mask on her face.
I'm sure there's plenty of stuff on DeviantArt and Tumblr that look like perfect and amazing. I'm sure. I let a snicker slip before the sound of hasty footsteps suddenly reached my ears. Finally, Wubwave can fucking read something.
Wubwave?
Oh, Wubwave!
I'm here. Hey, just kidding. My thing was muted. How do I go back? Okay, there we go.
Oh, were you reading?
Yeah, I
You
was.
son of a.
Doggy Hero Cube, there's trouble.
Turning towards the sound of the voice, I saw the village elder rushing towards us, seemingly in a panic. Then I finally noticed it. The festival had become eerie quiet.
Oh dear.
The spirit that attacked us the other day is back, and she
Oh,
brought her
no.
companions along with her.
What?
Oni-sama.
Wait, are you saying they're here at the festival?
Yes, they all seem agitated about something.
Sakura, what has she done now?
It's the title of this game. You have to hurry. Tsukinyo Dono and Narumi-chan are about to fight them. You must help them.
I need more time to prepare a spell. Oni-sama, I don't know if you can do it. If I can do it.
Don't worry, Mako-chan. I'm sure we'll think of something.
Mako-chan, I have an idea, but I'm going to need your help. Let's get there. Where are they, Elder Sama?
Near the
Since they're
bonfire
parallels.
at the village plaza.
Nodding my head in confirmation, the three of us set off in the direction of the plaza, hoping we would arrive in time. It wasn't long before we reached the village plaza. As luck would have it,
Back
we
here.
arrived just as the two other girls got there. In the center of the bonfire had been put out, and climbing up the support beams were the four strange shapes. I recognized one of them as the slime girl, Sakura, but the other three were unrecognizable. What's going on? Did you come to ruin the festival?
Whoa!
Oh my god.
An entire game
palette
force of
swap,
slime
fucking
girl.
yeah.
I like how it's the same face.
It's literally the same face, except for different hair and different colors.
Well,
Way to go.
listen, maybe they're like hive
Twins
bang.
or
Like,
quadruplets?
well, they're quadruplets, but they're all of like they have one mind. You know?
Maybe. Nah, I don't think so.
Alright.
You're the mini pets from before. Ah, so he's the human who made Machiko-san and Mako-chan betray us.
It's their own folks.
That's right!
Oh, I think this is the same one I did for Gringo, right?
That's fine.
Those wicked humans didn't invite us to their party. That was really mean of them.
Oh my gosh, everyone's here.
Okay.
We did not betray anyone. Hold on. The ones causing the trouble are you four. We are simply trying to get along with the humans, to work together. All you ever do is cause trouble.
You were not invited because you could not be trusted. You have ruined our bonfire, terrorized our people, and upset the proceedings. All because you felt you had been snubbed. All because of your own actions. You have no one to blame for this but yourselves.
Ah, it's the monkey girl with the sharp stick.
Humph. Look who's talking. It's the slime girl with the stupid face. Oh!
Wrecked.
That could have been better, but I applaud you for your effort, Mayo-chan. Nice work.
Mako-chan, do you remember that spell we found the other day? The ones in your book?
I think so. The ones I could... Wait, the ones like the one I did before?
It worries me that I know exactly what the girl's referring to.
Do you think you could do both of them? I know it's difficult, but I believe in you. I know you can do it.
Yeah, go, Mako-chan.
You think I would really fall for the same trick? Ha! The sisters, we should show them why we are undefeated!
As the sisters darted towards us, Mako unleashed her first spell. The glowing light billowed up from her hands and shot forwards. The spell struck the yellow girl head-on, but seemed to have no effect. As they got closer, Sakura shifted to the front, and the twin blades of Narumi and Mio struck, silence slicing through her body without any effort. I managed to duck as a large ball of pink slime shot past me. As soon as I was back on my feet, I barged into one of the other slime girls. Surprisingly enough, she turned out to have quite a lot of mass.
Wrecked.
Ha ha ha! Magic can't hurt Suki, and physical attacks can't hurt me. We're telling you our type weaknesses and differences. We are completely undefeatable. You surrender your village to us, and we just might keep you all living here as a choice.
This is bad.
Not yet, Mako! Use the other spell now!
Spirit bomb.
Yeah, that's basically what's happening.
The girl nodded and began to cast her spell, stepping in front of Machiko, who seemed to be preparing something of her own, staff in hand. I found it a bit strange. I didn't recall seeing any staff lying around, and she usually did not carry anything with her. But for whatever reason, she had access to it now.
But it won't work. It'll just...
Trust me, Mako-chan, I wouldn't ask you to do something like this if it wasn't sure it would work. As Sakura kept the two female guards busy, the other two slime girls began taunting us, throwing discarded fruit in our direction. Ha! I leapt towards the yellow slime girl, slamming into her at... Excuse me? Yellow? Hold on.
Wait,
Ha!
I see green, blue, purple, pink.
I took the
hello?
yellow... What? Okay. Yellow slime girl slamming into... how could you miss... I'm sure...
Whatever, don't worry about it.
Fucking whatever. Slamming into her at full speed and managed to knock her over. The girl let out a surprised yelp and watched in horror as Mako's spell soared past her, hitting Sakura in the back. A high-pitched scream escaped from the pink slime girl.
That hurts.
How did you do that, Takane?
Yeah, how'd you push her over? Our blades won't even make a scratch.
Remember what you said, she's the only one immune to physical attacks. The others can be hit and cut just fine.
And that is absolutely perfect for what I have here. A special present from the guardian of the shrine herself. Dakuku, Narutan, Mio-san. Hold them tight.
Working as one, we nodded and charged towards the remaining slime girls, Mako and Sakura in the grasp of her spell, and the pink girl could barely move thanks to her power. The slime girls had clearly not been expecting us to fight back, and with barely any resistance, we soon had each girl restrained.
I hope your girls aren't claustrophobic. It's going to get a little tight. Oh dear.
One by one, Machiko brought each slime girl in a glass jar, and one by one she opened them, pressing them to the girls' stomachs.
What?
The jar started to pull at them, slowly drawing them inside the container, chopping what appeared to be a tiny version of each of the girls within each jar. Machiko quickly pushed the lids back onto each jar, displaying them proudly
This looks like what the heck?
to the cheers of nearby villagers.
Thank goodness you were
And
around.
safe.
Machiko-san, and you, Mako-chan, you have our gratitude.
No, my sisters, what have you done to them? Why are you so intent on ruining all our fun?
Sakura, take a moment to look around you. Look at the destruction, the damage. How could this possibly be fun? Terrorizing people, scaring them, and destroying what they've worked hard for.
You're a real dick.
I know, right? How would you feel if they came to your home, stole your food, and wrecked the place?
I never really thought about it like that. I just wanted to play with the humans like you do.
As Mako collapsed, the spell seemed to disperse. Thankfully, I had been anticipating this and caught her in my arms with ease. The three of us looked to Sakura, who was slowly getting to her feet.
I'll be right back. Pause.
This is the story of... What if the slime...
This is the story all about how my life got flipped and upside down.
Thresh, Prince of Bel-Air.
Sit right there, I'll tell you how.
What if the slime creature things combined into one giant creature that was a blob of colors mushed together? And that's what Hamburger Fortune Teller said in our
Yeah,
chat.
that's what I thought they were gonna try to do.
Yeah, I
think
thought
it's
they would Voltron or something, but I guess they didn't.
Yeah, they had like a moment when the bad guy's like, "Totally, we're invincible. Can you dead?"
Dead immediately.
We need, like, a song for that group of villains that just got wrecked immediately.
Yeah. Are you
King.
back?
Toku Sentai. Yes, I am back. Proceed.
And you can. You and your sisters can play with us. We just ask that you are careful. Mako and I have proof that humans and spirits can coexist. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we are.
But what about my sisters?
There we go. I'm breaking all over the place. They will be fine. These jars contain a temporary holding dimension. Sayuri designed them to hold things far larger than your sisters.
Where did these come from? She's like, Jaws, go.
Yeah, I play Jaws.
Sakura, if you truly are repentant, then I, as head village guard, will authorize your release. However, before I do, I need you to swear an oath. Do you swear that you and your sisters will not cause problems in this village, and that you will work towards helping us and protect us?
And protect us.
In return, we are prepared to offer you access to our supplies and services.
Cricket.
Takuya,
She's basically saying that you're welcome in the village as long as you and your sisters behave.
I swear will be good. So please release my sister. This sounds very Reddit. So please release my sisters. I promise you we will all be good.
let go of my tail, please.
Oh, I just missed the best part. How did it go, my Chi-chan? I'm exploding. Are my jam bottles filled?
Hearing the voice of a certain playful spirit, the group turned around and found Tsuyuri seated nearby, swaying her legs back and forth as she looked at the crowd. Those sexy, sexy panties.
I cannot tell whether you are joking or not, but I am afraid I cannot allow you to keep them. They are honorary citizens of this village and therefore under my protection.
How fascinating. To think that the huffy, uptight Mayo-chan would... I keep on chanting. Mayo-chan will defend those troublemakers. You don't realize you are talking to the guardian deity of your village, do you not?
Don't forget about me. I'm not just gonna sit by and let you do as you please.
Oh dear. The girls of the village have grown into quite the brave little ladies. You must be proud, Hayakun.
Who's Hayaka? I don't know.
The elders.
The elder, probably.
A soft cough came from behind a group of people as the village elder revealed himself, a smile on his lips.
It seems like they have handled the matter just fine, Tsurian-sama.
Machi-tan, you need to pull the lid off the jar to release them. However, make sure you hold on to the staff that I gave you. It is your only means of channeling the necessary magic. I won't show you what the staff looks like. It's not going to be actually drawn in the art. Not everyone can be a prodigy like Mako-chan.
The older fox spirit nodded. With the help of Narumi, they began to free the captured slime girls. While their work continued, Tsuyuri eventually made her way towards me, a frown upon her face.
I left out an important detail, Takahiro-kun. The gateway to your world has been opened and will be closing again within a matter of minutes. If you wish to return to your own worlds, you must leave now.
But...
There is no time for farewells, Takahiro. Leave now, without your farewells, or remain here in this village. Hey, where did Takakun run off to? And Tsuyuri?
I do not know. Perhaps they had things to discuss in private.
Or maybe he's going to win me another prize.
Oh, I went to get some food. I'm still a bit peckish.
Recalling the promise I had made, I turned my back to the girls that had gathered around the released slime girls. I followed Tsuyuri as she picked her way through the streets and into the woods. It was unfortunate that I didn't get to say my farewells, but had a goal to accomplish.
It is a hard decision to make. However, I doubt that this is the last time we will hear from you. Until the sequel, Takahiro.
The spirit smiled. Her hands pressed against my shoulder, a light shove pushing me backwards. What was that for? Interrupted by sudden dizziness, the last thing I heard was the spirit's amused whisper.
Good luck. You're going to need it.
Before I had the chance to reply, I felt my body getting heavy, my vision blurred, and soon I was consumed entirely by darkness.
Oops, I didn't mean to do now.
Oh no, I sent him to the nether realm.
Excuse me? 2 months later. Ellipses, 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 ellipses.
I think one ellipses would do the job, but I'm just saying.
Whatever. It's not my fault. Name the letters. With
I
a
do.
sigh, I wandered along the familiar path leading to the shrine I subconsciously come to call Satyori's shrine. 2 months had passed since the fated judo tournament.
I failed horribly.
It had turned out to be an amazing experience. Thanks to Narumi and Mayo's training, I had been able to make my way to the finals and ended up becoming the champion. But not everything went as planned. Even though I was kind of embarrassed by it, I was kind of embarrassed by it all. I declined the proposal for me to start playing on an international level.
Interesting.
When I announced that the reason I declined was because of a girl, it quickly made headlines all over the country. Rising judo star ends career for the sake of true love. Many silly things ended up being written about me, but it didn't matter. I had declined their offer because of their promise I had made to Maiko. That I would once I'd finished my business in this world, but perhaps I'd been too naive, thinking that it would be easy as that. I'd been visiting the shrine every day for 2 months, praying and calling out for Tsuyuri, but none were ever answered. Knowing her, she's probably laughing her rear off at me, standing here shouting like this. I smiled a bit as I looked around the area, recalling how familiar it looked to the place I had visited with the fox spirits. Speaking of which, although nothing remained of the village, it turned out that there may have been a connection between it and the city of my world. Many generations ago, when the city was still a small town, a group of malicious fiends attacked the village, but were later driven out. Sometime afterwards, they named the city Tsukino Toshi. A city named after a certain tsundere? Question maybe. It couldn't be mere coincidence, could it? Ah, well, I guess I'll visit again tomorrow.
I come back tomorrow.
Agony.
Huh? Through the rustling of the trees, I thought I had heard a voice. The moment I turned around to look, a circle of unfamiliar symbols formed at my feet. Whoa, wait, what happened to the old methods? Before I had a chance to figure out what was going on, the circle lit up and I felt the ground below me disappear. It felt as though I was falling through a tunnel of sorts, a dark, never-ending tunnel that made me shit myself. That went on what felt like several minutes until suddenly a light came into view, and watch out! Before I knew it, I found myself dropping out of the air, right on top of two girls standing below me, causing the three of us to topple onto the grass with a loud thud. I heard grumbling from the two I had landed on and opened my eyes. Oh, jeez.
Ow, that really hurt.
See, this is what happens when you try to cast magic beyond your own capabilities. Maiko-chan, you need to give up on this. This hunt of yours is going to be the death of you.
I'm not gonna give up. Takani made a promise. I made a promise. We would keep trying to find a way to get back to one another. So I'm never, ever, ever gonna stop.
I couldn't believe it. I was stunned by the turn of events, that I lost all ability to speak. Machiko, Maiko, it was them. They were here, arguing with one another. It was too good to be true.
You are a fool, Maiko. Even Miyu-san has given up on the hunt. You know what Tsuyuri said. Something like that can only happen when the world itself needs it to. It takes more than one person to do what you're trying to accomplish.
Susanna's only saying that because she's mean and lazy. She's lying. You're all lying. I can get it back. We made a promise.
Maiko, I miss him too. I do. We left a hole in all our hearts. He left a hole in all our hearts, which you will just need to let time heal. I'm sorry that you have to go through all of this, but you must believe me. It will get better in time. Did they not? What happened?
It's kind of cruel to talk about me like I died, you know.
It's just like they keep talking like they don't see him. He's actually a ghost.
Cocoon.
Ah, Takani, it worked. I knew it would work. It worked.
Cocoon, it's so good to see you again. I'm happy. I'm so happy to.
Excuse me, sorry. The girl mumbled incoherently as she began sobbing. Mako had been sobbing since she first saw me. I smiled despite still being rather sore from the impact and patted both of their heads gently.
What's with the head patting?
Did you really miss me that much?
Yes.
Your disappearance was the cause of so much concern. Sayuri told us that you had to leave, and, well, we understand why you did. Did you win your tournament?
Of course I did. Thanks to you, I was able to become the
I
champion.
thought it was thanks to the other guy's training.
I think it fell down here, Mayo-chan. I think I see Chi-chan. Hey, Chi-chan! Is everything alright over there?
Machiko opened her mouth to return the call, but Mako beat her to it.
He's back.
What? No kidding, where is he?
There came a loud clambering and rustling from the shrubs nearby, the sound of two girls pushing through the bushes at speed. The two girls rushed into the clearing, gasping loudly.
Oh wow, you really are back. Idiot. Idiot, 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 baka. How could you just leave us without even saying goodbye?
Mio, he did not have a choice. He had to.
I know that, but I just never got to say goodbye. Is that all? Ah, jeez, you're such a sin today. Well, at least I'm not. I don't even care. Takio is back. Hey, it's great to see you again, Takio-kun. I bet you're a champion now, right? Ready for a fight?
Hold on, my computer's ad wearing. There we go. Or ad blocking, whatever fucking bullshit.
Ad block, and then both girls just disappear.
Exactly. And so it went on. The girls chatted on, taking turns and hugging me with promises of never letting go. I was just
Soon
happy
they
to be
started
back.
tugging at each of my limbs, and I was ripped in.
And soon I was drawn and quartered. As the conversation turned towards the time spent in my own world, I couldn't help but notice the presence of yet another spirit. Standing a few feet from the rest of the group, Sayuri stood watching us with a gentle smile upon her lips.
I guess I won this bet.
I wasn't sure if she was talking to someone in particular, but for a moment I could see her gaze drifting toward me, and the words that left her lips seemingly carried a lot more importance than simple words.
It seems like you aren't done with your grand adventure just yet. Takahiro, I look forward to seeing how you plan to amuse me this time.
What do you mean?
It was easier, boy. You would see.
Please tell me this is the end.
I
Oh,
believe this
thank
is
God.
the end.
Yes! Thank you for reading! Thank you for reading and watching! From Takahiro-kan and...
Story and writing was actually done by Sayuri, so they named a character after the writer.
That's cool. Character art, Wanaka.
Background art? Look, you go, Baydrill.
Beedrill?
Baydrill. Badarrel? Burrito.
Beedrill.
So guys, this
Production,
was great.
Exodia! What?
Look forward to the sequel. No.
Oh wait, it's still. Wait, is this? Did it restart?
No,
Can't
no,
tell.
no, don't say that. Every great story has a humble beginning. Although
Oh, never mind.
Gushiken Takio's story has come to an end, it is only the prologue of what has yet to come. We hope to see you again next time.
On Dragon Ball Sakura Spirit.
Right. So we will say goodbye to everyone here now.
Laters.
But that was a fun stream.